Alright, so I just posted a video blog about girls being friends with girls, and I really wanted to share a story of the worst friendship I ever had, just because it is kind of funny, and I think it's entertaining. But I had this one friend, and she, like, I kind of touched base on it in the last video. She was the kind of girl where if she doesn't get attention, she wasn't having fun, wanted to go home. And if you were getting attention, she wasn't having fun, wanted to go home, and she'd be mad at you because you were getting what she wanted. Well, anyways, that's the kind of girl she was. She's very insecure. She needed somebody, a guy, just to come up to her and be like, wow, you're hot. And just buy her a bunch of drinks. It was the only way that she felt good about herself. Otherwise, she was miserable. Anyways, the best story ever about her. One time, I went and picked her up when we were in the city. I know the city, I just never really drove around it, so I don't really know too much about the city. She did, so we were in the city, and we were driving around, and we decided to go to one of the bars, and this is a college town, so there's a bunch of college kids at the bars. And we walk in, and right away, there's this guy by the pool table. And you could tell he was just looking for some action. Didn't care what, who, where, just wanted something. And first, he kind of started on me. And I really wasn't interested because I'm not that kind of person. I don't do that. But she does. And and especially when she's really, really drunk. And he caught on to that. So immediately kind of pushed me aside and made his way towards her. And she was eating every little bit of it up. Before I know it, she comes up to me and she's like, hey, Fawn, he's got to show me a CD in this car because, it sounds like a band I might like, so I'm going to go check it out. And right then and there, I'm like, really? You're going to leave me at a bar for a booty call? Okay. And I just kind of went and I sat down, like, whatever, go do whatever you want. Because at that point, I just didn't care. So, for about an hour and a half, I sat at the bar in a town that I'm not really familiar with a really creepy guy hitting on me, convincing me to leave the bar with him, and buying me massive amounts of drinks thinking that that's going to make the situation better, which it didn't. Still didn't want to leave the bar with him, still didn't find him any more attractive. And I just sat there really bored. I was watching Star Trek on the TV, waiting for her. And then, like I said, about an hour and a half later, she comes walking into the bar in the back. And her hair is all, like, all over like this. And I was just like, wow. You gotta be kidding me. You actually came to the bar looking like that. Like, no one's going to know what you were up to with that guy. Like, really. And just thought, wow, you are so pathetic. Really, you just went to some guy's car that you just met and ditched your best friend for a booty call with a guy you'll never talk to again, and nor does he really care, but I guess that made her feel better, which I guess is a good thing. But at the same time, it broke our friendship. That really was the part where I just said, you know what, it's not worth it. I am not going to deal with this anymore. I'm here to have fun with my friend, and, her to be, there for me and me to be there for her, which it was a one-sided friendship. I was always there for her. I always watched out for her and looked out for her best interests, was, they're a really good friend, and she would get so mad at me and just tell me how horrible of a person I was, and then ditch me at a bar for a booty call. Oh god, it's really funny to look at back now, but at the time it was bad. But yeah, I thought I'd share that one because it's a funny story, and I thought maybe you guys might like to hear about it. Alright, thanks for listening to me.